very close to our basic interests, and if we speak honestly, it involves our very existence. Topic is our ecosystem, impact of human interference on it, the natural disasters that we are witnessing with a concerning continuity, and their frightening effects on our daily life. Much time has not passed since August 5, when a deluge of rain led to landslides in Dharali village of Uttarakhand that flattened the whole village and ate up 69 people in minutes, out of which only one body has been retrieved so far and the rest remain missing or you know, couldn't be. In this village of less than 1,000 residents, people have lost their lives along with their livelihood. Rescue teams are still busy in battling the challenging conditions to do their work. Situated at an altitude of 2,700 meters above the level in northern part of India, Dharali is the village where hundreds of pilgrims traveling to four sacred holy places, Char Dham, would stop to take a rest. While the country was still mourning, while the country was still in the mourning state, uh, over the loss of life in Dharali, another calamity struck in Chenab Valley of Jammu and Kashmir. On August 14, a cloud burst was triggered in Chesoti village of Kishtwar district in Jammu division, killing more than 60 people and leaving more than 100 either injured or missing. While the rescue operation is on for tracing the missing and while injured have been shifted to various hospitals of Jammu division, the yatra has been suspended for an indefinite period. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister immediately after attending the Independence Day function visited the area to take the stock of the situation and to assess the on. The latest update is that many dead bodies have been retrieved from the debris so far, and the search for the remaining people continues. Dozens of injured persons are battling for life in various hospitals of Jammu Division, including the nearby hospitals. Incidentally, there is a unique similarity between the Rali village of Uttarakhand and the Chesoti village of Kishtwar district. Both have a religious significance. The remote village of Chesoti is also en route a pilgrimage known as Machel Mata Yatra and is the last motorable village en route the shrine. While the efforts are on in dealing with the situation in Chesoti village, and another calamity has struck Jenglot Tehsil of Kutwa district in Jammu division. It has happened today, where 7 people were killed in various hilly areas of the district in landslides triggered by heavy rains and cloud bursts on Saturday night. NDRF has been present into service along with the state disaster management force for the rescue operation and fresh details of any further loss of life and property are awaited from the area. Coming back to Kishtwar disaster, the search operation has entered into its fourth day, and the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has assured the reconstruction of damaged houses. When we analyze the reasons responsible for such disasters, we come to a conclusion that the recurrence of such disasters, particularly in the Himalayan region, are intense human interference, deforestation, and mad race of unsustainable development. Experts believe that the Char Dham Road project in Uttarakhand region is the main cause behind continuous recurrence of different types of natural disasters that have taken a big toll over the years. Some time back, many workers were trapped in an under construction tunnel for days. When all the rescue operation failed, rat miners were pressed into service, who very bravely and brilliantly rescued the workers from the blocked tunnel. However, the house of one of the rescuers was later demolished, despite the fact that initially he was hailed by the government and was, appreciated for his bravery and excellence to do the work and a will to keep humanity alive, risk is, risking his own life while saving the crab miners, these workers. Keeping the topography of such areas in view where such disasters have struck, combined with the continuous rainfall over the past few days, probably created the perfect scenario for triggering mudslides, debris slides, and flash floods in these areas. The increase in rainfall intensity owing to climate change has added to the pressure on glaciers and snow accumulated during the winters. As a result of this, the glaciarization has taken place at a very fast pace. Rainfall of any intensity if continuous, recorded over such high altitudes, where Uttarkashi or Kishtwar or any other hilly district in Himalayan region is located, can be disastrous. This is because this region is built on layers of mudslides over the past several uh, centuries. Uttarkashi district is situated along the southern Himalayan slope, where there is limited vegetation and no significant obstruction due to soil erosion. Mild triggers such as rainfall or earthquake can be disastrous and can cause loose moraine and soil to easily slither downhill, swallowing homes and roads along its path. Nothing notable or sufficient has been done in the region to create a balance between the nature and the developmental process to avoid such disasters, which have left behind scars over the minds of people who have lost their loved ones in such disasters or calamities. Developmental process has been linked with political gains, and in the course of madness that's going on through unsustainable development, just to appease a particular set of voters who value religious sentiments more than the impact on of developmental madness, forgetting that these abodes of war need peace and very less of human intervention. Same is the case with Kashmir division, where the amount of deforestation has increased uh, to an alarming level over the period since militancy started here, without any check, which has given rise to soil erosion. Thousands of acres of forest areas have been stripped of greenery by the greedy people who are involved in felling of trees, which has led to climate change, soil erosion, and melting of glaciers, which are considered to be the glaciers I'm talking about, are considered to be main source of water for the Kashmir division during the summers. Further to this, it has induced man-animal conflict because the wild animals are now very frequently seen in the civil areas in search of food, even in the cities, far, far away from the forest areas. And the incidents of wild animal attack are very frequent, and hundreds of civilians have so far either lost their lives in these attacks or have been seriously injured. Some have been incapacitated for the life. When we have destroyed the habitats of wild animals and their source of food, they come to ours and take our children playing in the courtyard, feed hungry. This is very serious issue for which no one other than our own selves are responsible. Similarly, unsustainable development, creation of road networks and construction works in fragile areas or drilling the hills for the purpose of tunnels, etc., has created a havoc to the ecosystem. And today, in the whole Himalayan region, the very existence of humans is at risk. The region is already facing a huge threat due to the seismic activity beneath its surface. Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and Jammu Kashmir have witnessed a number of natural disasters in recent years. Flash floods and landslides are now a common phase of such disasters. It's therefore high time that heads should mold together to prevent such disasters and stop playing with the nature, which is our life. But equally, this lifeline of ours is very cruel when it comes to take a revenge for our interference in it beyond a limit. Alarm bells have already rung in Kashmir in 2005 when a massive earthquake struck here and 960 people were killed across the divide line. Following uh, following to this, a huge flood took place in 2014 in which property worth billions was lost. The reasons for this deluge was nothing but human-induced climate change through deforestation and unsustainable development. The only solution to this serious threat lies in preservation and conservation of the environment around us in which we all are stakeholders. With that, today's episode comes an end. We'll be meeting soon. Till then, goodbye.